Bobby.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey.
Besties.
Best days.
It's
What
your
is up?
girls.
Jen. And?
Kill. We
Wow.
love synchronicity, obviously.
Yeah, we're so here.
We're so in
We're
sync
here.
together.
In sync. To
And
be
sync,
more specific.
to be specific.
You guys, how are you?
How was your week? I hope you're having an amazing week. I'm sorry that from Thursday to Thursday it just feels like
Ugh.
so long. And I'm
dragging.
so bored.
Ugh. But we're so glad that we can brighten you up on this
Right.
Friday Eve.
Set you back.
Or whatever day you're listening to that.
Right. Hopefully on Thursdays. Or this
Yeah.
end. At all.
Right.
Hey, I'm not picky. Whatever.
Right. Choose your battles.
So we
got
are
some
back.
updates.
We
Yeah.
got some updates, guys.
Yeah. So Killian
This
is
one-
going through what you might call a little bit of a crisis, and she's
Such
gonna
a
delve.
crisis.
She's gonna delve into it. Go ahead.
I'm having a crisis. My whole life, I thought I was one of one.
Right.
The only one, if you will.
Beyonce. Right.
Beyonce. Unique. And I am nothing but that.
Not true.
So true. I thought my whole life, I knew that Kaylee Ann's existed, like Kayliegh existed.
Right.
I knew there was Kaylee and then Ann.
Right.
But never my exact spelling.
To the
Kaylee
T.
Ann, all the way. And they do exist. So
Yeah,
recently I've been wanting to rebrand my Instagram handle to just Kaylee Ann, because that would be so iconic, like
it would be so
Beyonce,
hot.
Selena, whatever.
Right.
No, because there is a Kaylee Ann, and there's multiple Kaylee Anns on Instagram, and the one that scares me the most, honestly, is the Kaylee Ann 13, because that really scares me. How are you?
So here's like a weird shout out.
What are the freaking odds that there's a Kaylee Ann and also your number's 13? Like,
this is what I told Kale. I was like, there are 12 opportunities for someone to
but
have
not
the same...
being Kaylee Ann and 12.
And
that dwindles it. That dwindles it completely. So,
like, how many Kaylee Anns were born on the 13th of a month?
Like, what? That's what I'm saying. It's almost damn near impossible.
It's a little...
Yeah, it's not. It's not impossible. Apparently, it's 100%, because I know this other girl that she has it.
Right.
I don't know her, but... So, what did I do? I DM'd Kaylee Ann.
Right.
I said,
this is
hey...
just Kaylee Ann regular.
Right. Kaylee Ann,
hey,
nothing.
Girl.
I said, Kaylee Ann, it's me, Kaylee Ann.
Right. And maybe if Kaylee Ann's listening to this right now...
Right, please.
I
should have sent her a link to the podcast. To be like, to prove my famousness.
Right.
I told her, I said, I'm kind of famous. And
and like, we're rebranding.
I'm rebranding, and I would really like my name back.
Right.
So please give it to me. Let me know. Love you.
Please.
And she hasn't responded yet. And I'm really upset about it. Kaylee Ann, just please give me my name back. I just want what's mine.
Right.
I just want what's mine. I want to be Zendaya. I'm famous. I'm famous in Sweden. I'm famous in the UK. I'm famous in America. I'm famous
in
Australia. Like,
this is very important. It's very important.
She hasn't responded.
Right.
I've tried going the nice route, and I've tried going the vindictive route. I've reported her to Instagram and said she's stealing my identity. But here's the kicker.
We're waiting for Insta to do the sweep. Okay?
Here's the kicker. I tried to do like the forget your password, because then at one point of the search, I was like, Jen, what if it's me? What if I'm playing myself?
Right, because it could be her.
I'm like, what if I made an Instagram before Instagram was a thing?
Right.
And then forgot about it and then started over.
Right.
I did the forget your password. It was Kayleen@yahoo.com. Not Kayleen D, which is my email. It used to be my email.
Right.
But I don't know what to do. If you guys have any ideas of how I can be unique again, I'm just really struggling. But then here's my thing. The people who make the keychains, if there's so many of us, Why don't I have a keychain?
Right.
I never had one of those. It's Kaylee's room keep out. I've never had
No.
Kaylee in Florida. I've never had no keychain, nothing.
No. Since it's so popular all of a sudden.
So here's a letter to my mother. You thought you were doing something and you didn't.
She did.
She
we
did
don't know
it.
what the ages of these other Kaylee's are.
But that's worse if they're older than me.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
So here I am walking around like, yeah, I know it's nobody knows. I don't have.
I'm so
Everybody
unique.
is.
No one has my name. Listen, I think you're still good. Your number went maybe from 1 to like 15.
No.
And that's okay. That's okay.
No.
Think of it this way. Maybe you inspired a whole counterculture of Kaylee's.
Definitely not. I'm definitely the most famous one. I'll say that.
Absolutely.
The most famous.
Right.
You can't take that away from
Absolutely.
me.
Absolutely.
Do people in Sweden know your name, Kayleen? I don't think so.
Unless she's Swedish.
What if she's our Swedish listener?
If that case, hey girl, hey, but like,
Hey,
can we still
but, like,
get
can
your...
you get- I'll give her $20.
Right.
What? Name the number.
Right. What's your price?
I'd honestly, at most, my price, I'd give her like a good $200. I'm serious.
I thought you were gonna say $100.
I would give her $200. Like
That's crazy.
I want my name.
You guys, Kaylee won't spend $200 on like a nice pair of shoes.
Well, that's stupid.
No, a good sneaker. Like I bought Hokas, whatever the hell you want to call them. And she's like, "That's insane that you'd spend that much money." It was like $150.
I'm literally going out in the streets to get them dirty.
They're gonna break. They're comfortable, and you walk around a lot. But she'll spend $200 on a name
because it's my name. It's my name. Name your price, Killian.
Oh my god, she's really attacking you today,
dude. I was telling Jennifer before we started. I'm like, it's kind of like the wall in Harry Potter that it just like attacks you. And she was like, I don't know what that is. And I said, okay, moving on.
On that note, too, at Jen Chocolate on Pinterest, please
give her a name.
Can I have it?
We reached out to her too. Has she responded?
No.
Let me check if Instagram has hit me about it.
Because
I was like, is there any other way? Because I reported her once, and then they were like, nah, it's not going to happen. And I was like, okay. And then...
for chocolate. Oh.
No, this... Reports. Received. No. They said no.
If you guys work at Instagram...
Wait! Wasn't.
Oh. Dang.
If anybody works at Instagram and wants to help a girl out,
please
remove Kaylean, just Kaylean, Kaleanne on Instagram.
Remove her. She has
and then let me know so I can
follower take it. And no posts.
She has one follower. She doesn't follow anybody. She doesn't post anything. What's your purpose? And if that's the point, if you're just on there to
she's a bot.
Scroll,
it's a bot.
If she's just on there to scroll, then just change your name.
Right.
Clearly, you don't care.
Right. Let it go.
Just let it go. Like, give it to me. And let me know so I can
I'm manifesting that you're going to get it. You're going to get Kayleanne. You guys, we're going to throw a party.
If I get my name back.
You are getting your name back.
It's over for you bitches. It's over.
I'm done.
You can no longer call me by my last name. I am Kayleanne.
The end.
The end. What's your last name?
Period.
I don't have one. I don't have one.
She's like, I mean, everyone has those.
They're like,
but you know what? Right.
No.
Zendaya.
Beyonce. Nobody knows.
But the thing is, it's like, I know both of their names, their last names.
I don't know Zendaya's last name.
Coleman.
That's boring. See? Out.
Oh. When she was on Shake It Up, she was Zendaya Coleman. Shout out.
Yeah, that's like when Vanessa was Vanessa Ann Hudgens.
She's still Vanessa Ann Hudgens to a lot of people. You?
Me. Because how are you just going to drop your middle name like that? I know your name.
Ann.
Vanessa Ann Hudgens.
But it honestly sounds better with the Ann.
I think so too. I think she sounds more regal.
V Hutch.
But now that I'm processing that, I think that I liked Vanessa Ann because I'm Kaylee Ann. So I was like, we're very similar. And that was back when I thought she was Latina and she's not. So.
Right.
Because, I mean, Gabriela Montez, so.
Right.
On another note.
Yeah.
A life hack I figured out today. Well, I've heard of it. I've heard of it before, but I never tried it. But like, I should have done this ages ago. So I always do this little hairstyle. If you haven't noticed,
very cute. So two little pieces in the front for our non-visual,
right? Yeah, listeners. 2 little pieces in the front with my hair clips back. But very it's cute. So freaking annoying. I can almost never do it outside of my home or recording this, or like if I'm going straight to a place in the car, because when I'm walking around, it goes everywhere, and then I'm trying to like dig it out of my lip gloss. It's in my eyelashes. Right. So annoying. Right. But if you get this little thing, where did I put it? Bo? I don't know. I definitely
did Amanda take it?
Oh my god, Amanda did take it. Whatever that is. Whatever. Eyelash glue.
Yep.
And you just go tick, 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 tick. And then you stick it. And then you go tick, 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 tick. And you stick it. Bitches aren't going
stuck
nowhere.
In place.
Now I'm really concerned because I know I didn't close it.
No.
Oh, it's right here. I closed it.
Okay.
But yeah, life hack.
Me of when you said you're like, you know, when you put something down, you're like, I know I'm not gonna remember where that is.
I do that all the time, where I'm like, I put something down somewhere, and I'm like, yeah, that's gone. I'm never gonna see that again. And it's funny because when I remember where it is, I'm like, I see the memory of me going, right, I'm never gonna see that again. Yeah, that's gone.
This girl lost her AirPod.
That was magic.
That was
crazy. Magic for real. I lost
her AirPod
this
for
AirPod
months.
No, months, because I put my own air conditioners away too, because I have two, right. And I put them away. I put one in my like coat closet and one in my closet. Right. And so when it was time to bring them back out, I was like, I brought them and I set it up for like the maintenance man to come put it up. Right. And I was sitting in my bed. I was on FaceTime with Jen and my friend Angie. Our friend. She's my friend too.
Right. She's my friend too.
Okay, well, our friend Angie. And okay. And I was sitting and I look and I'm like, that's my AirPod on the ground in my closet. It was just laying in the ground.
When did you lose that?
It had to have been when I put the air conditioner away. So
right.
That must October.
You guys.
October of last year till, when did I put these up? May.
From October to May, she's one pod air.
Well, no, I stopped using it completely because I never charged the one, so I got annoyed.
It was so funny.
So it was just gone, and then it came back, and I was so relieved. So
you think she maybe like placed it on top of it?
Yeah,
and then
I had to have placed it on when it died.
Right.
I must have because the thing the way I lose AirPods all the time is that it'll die, and I'll just like put it in my pocket so I don't lose it, or I'll like set it down somewhere. And so I must have put the air conditioner in the closet.
Right.
And then sat in the closet for a little bit, like talking on the phone to you or something.
Right, right.
The AirPod died. I set it on top of the air conditioner.
And it was done.
And then it was gone. Missing.
Right.
Forever. But it's back. Last time I lost an AirPod, I did end up finding it in the dryer. Because I had washed it. That one is the most, the biggest case. Because I'll put it in my pocket and then I'll wash my jeans or whatever. And then, boom.
Listen.
Gone.
I can't even talk. Like, I had my AirPods forever and a day. Like, I only had one pair. And then the day I quit my job, or like put my 2 weeks in, I was in an Uber with my friend, shout out to Bed, and talking to my manager because he was like discussing, like, rah, 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 rah. And then who walked out of the Uber with the AirPod in her ear and the case in the other one in the Uber? And it wasn't even an Uber. It was a, what's it called? Cab? No. Whatever, the New York like cab app. So that was gone. It was gone. And I was just like, yeah, I'm just
You couldn't
gonna
contact
take
the
that out.
person and say like, "Hey, can you
Girl,
do a runback?"
no. They don't. It's not like Uber where you could message like your driver.
Right.
No. So you would email the company. It's gone.
Dang. So what did you do? You just got a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
I remember you got a new one and you were like, "Oh my god, this is how you're supposed to hear."
Right, because literally this AirPod I would have to flip it like basically up here because it didn't work. Yeah, that's the only way I could hear sound. It was so
Well,
like low. So honestly, it was a blessing in disguise.
it was. It really was. It was time for it
Listen,
to go.
sometimes you gotta lose things so you can make space for better things.
True.
Boom.
True.
But anyways,
I'm really excited. My mom's coming into town this weekend, so I'm gonna be able to clean it because she has the little cleaner. Because
oh,
these
so
shits
you'd
are
be like,
dirty. But also, side note about AirPods.
Mm.
This update is going way longer than I thought. But I saw this TikTok of this girl. She showers with her AirPods. She said they're like fully waterproof.
I'm not trusting that.
I'm not doing it, but like I was like, interesting.
All I need is to literally get electrocuted in the shower and die. Like,
Well, no, I don't know if it was this pair or another pair of AirPods I had, but they like electrocute my ear sometimes. They go. Zzz.
okay.
So, well, moving into our topics of today.
Moving right
Enough
on
of
in.
me exposing all my missed failures.
LOL.
So yeah,
We got an interesting one to start off with today.
I'm really excited. Disclaimer, like we always put, we know nothing about.
No.
Today's topics include child rearing. Is that what you call it?
I guess. Yeah. No, that's good.
Child naming.
All
If
of
you
the
have
things.
any of these names that we are going to talk
We're
about
not coming
today.
for you, but we're coming for you.
Right.
And you can
With
take
anything-
it how you would like.
Right. If the shoe fits, wear it.
Wear it.
If the
So
glove
if you guys
doesn't
remember,
fit, you
there
must
was
to quit.
okay.
Yeah.
If you guys remember, there was a TikTok trend like 1,010 years ago where it was like, okay, if these were not the names of things, they would be really cute baby names.
Right.
And to really explain it, we're gonna give you some examples, and then
Right.
you'll be like, understood
Understand.
what these crazy birds are saying.
But they
we
are
got some really
cute.
good ones.
We do
They're
have some good ones. I think, like, honestly, there has to be people walking around with some of these names.
Absolutely.
They must, like...
Usnavi? Okay.
Well, I don't know if I know an actual person named Usnavi.
No, but the concept of, like, if I didn't know what these words meant, and I...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There has to be some foreign kids out there in the middle of, like, I don't know.
Wherever, with some of these names.
Oh, absolutely.
Not a clue. Not a clue.
I'll start you off with one. This one's honestly my favorite.
Lay it on.
Chlamydia.
It's cute.
But it sounds like Lydia.
Exactly.
Chlamydia.
It's just like she's like an extra Lydia.
Right. I like
That's
it.
very cute. I think it's super cute. All right. What else you got for us?
Battery.
That's cute.
With like an IE at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Battery. Come
Give me
on,
your
battery.
battery.
Let's go. That's cute. In the same tone, kind of like notion, I would go ahead and throw in calorie.
Ooh.
And salary.
Ooh.
They all kind of
calorie with a K.
Of course. And salary, like, that's cute.
That is cute.
Salary.
It's kind of in the same wavelength of like sailor.
Exactly.
Salary.
Come on. Or like Mallory. Like,
Calorie.
It's cute.
I like it.
Very cute. Okay, this one's one of my favorites. Like, walk with me.
Okay.
Ready? Ovary.
Ooh.
Okay. But it's spelled like REE at the end. So ovary. Baby ovary.
I would even hit you with like an IE. But even, or keeping the original Y, that would be cute. Like, think of it like in a script.
No, that's actually cute.
That's cute. Ovary. It kind of sounds the same as like Avery.
Exactly.
Ovary.
Come on. Same vibe. Very, very, very cute.
Here's another one that I like. It gives
go.
like like all those like kids named like Forest.
Oh yeah.
Let's go with Cabin.
Absolutely.
I
With
like
a
it.
Y.
With a Y.
Cabin.
Cabin.
That is so freaking cute. So cute.
Or sticking on this the C train.
Yeah.
Cabbage, but call it cabbage.
Cabbage. That's cute.
That's cute.
Baby cabbage. Cabbage.
Baby
Come
cabbage,
here.
come on.
Cabbage. Cabbage. This one I think is so cute. Like
This
actually,
one has to be a name.
Oh, somebody's named this for sure. Whisper. That's cute.
But the funny part would be
Whisper.
if her name was Whisper or them.
Right.
Their name was Whisper and she was so loud. She's like,
My child.
Right. Your child's named Whisper.
I would ironically name my child Whisper because it's like that.
There's
do not
no
do.
way that child knows how to whisper one or anything.
LOL. Another one.
Mm.
Motif.
That one has
Like
to be a
I
name.
think it's for sure. It is so cute. Like motif. That is so cute. It's giving Monique.
Yeah.
Kind of like in that
Motif.
realm.
Tiff.
Tiff.
You could call her Tiff for short.
That's so cute.
Motif.
So freaking cute. Okay.
What's another one?
This one I think someone has to be named this somewhere. That foreign lands.
You think?
Agenda? Come on. Agenda is so cute.
I don't know about that one. That one you gotta ask me.
Agenda. It's giving Brenda. Like they're giving
Well,
same vibes.
Yeah, when you put it like that, Brenda.
A Brenda, agenda. Come here. She could be Jen.
She could be Jen.
How cute. How freaking cute.
Fast forward,
Right.
Jennifer names her daughter Agenda.
All my kids have just like Jen in the middle of them.
Right.
All right.
Okay,
What
what's
else
another?
would you throw in?
Brazier.
Brazier. She's
French.
fancy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She goes to boarding school.
You can call her
100%.
Braz.
That is so like I'm not even being facetious. That is so cute.
Like, oh, this is my girl Braz.
Braz. Wait, someone's getting named that. Absolutely.
Speaking
someone's
of
getting that.
making a child, conceive.
That is so cute.
That's a cute
Come
name.
on. Conceive.
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 Come on.
Conceive. Hon. Come on, conceive.
Conceive. Why would you
You
do
know
that?
better. You know better.
That one's cute. Okay, what is
I
another
think
one then?
another good one could be system.
Mm.
Like something about the
Sis.
Yeah, system. She's cute. She's little. I can't see her like growing up, but like system.
Right.
It's like a middle name. It gives middle name energy.
Jen System Blank.
Absolutely. And I think
That's
last
another-
but not least,
Mm.
this one, someone also has to be named this somewhere.
Right.
Voyage. Come
That has to be a name.
on. Has to be a name.
Listen, none of these are out of the realm of impossibility.
Right.
If people are naming their children Apple or Blanket, these have to
Come
be
on.
names.
Come on.
And that's the other thing. I'm gonna go off book here, but why
Let's
are we
go.
naming babies and not adults?
This is Braden Lee. This is Mallory. Whatever. This is
Saley, Sweetie.
Saley.
I know a girl
Braxton.
named Seely. Or her name is Sweetie.
You
Super.
do know, like, your child's gonna grow up one day and be in a nursing home, and then in the nursing home, it's gonna be like, "Hi, what's your name?" Oh, we have Hayden S
Super.
and Hayden B and Hayden D and
Well, no, Hayden, like names like those, they're not completely outrageous. It's like the weird nicknaming names.
Brixley,
Brixley, Forest, Sweetie, Super,
Rock,
Rock,
Wind, Tree,
Willow.
Willow. We'll talk about Willow.
Yeah,
But
we'll talk
listen.
about Willow. But What we need to
What
start
are you
naming.
doing?
Name this
Name
child
adults.
as if he is 90 years old.
Exactly. That's why, like, I love that names are getting like reformed, and now people are named. I would honestly prefer go back to Gertrude. Like,
Yes.
at least she can be something in the meantime.
Gertie.
Eek. G. She can just be G. G is
G.
cute. Trudy, if you want to go that way.
Yeah, I think
Bring that back.
Bring back old good names.
Real names.
Real names. Stop it with the Kaylee Anns of the world. Stop it.
There's only room for one.
There's only room for one, clearly. And we need to I've always been on the train, Jennifer hasn't, but I've always been on the train that if my child's name doesn't have a little keychain, it ain't gonna be my child's name.
See, and I think it's because you have an original name, you want your child to be able to experience like
yes,
the basic
because it stinks.
As someone with a basic name, I don't like it. Like I'm like,
let me give you this scenario. Every single time I meet someone new, it's always it yes, that's me.
Right.
It's me, Kaylee.
Kalini.
What's your name? Colleen? Yeah, sure. Or like
Kale Ann.
Kale Ann. Colleen. Colleen.
What?
I've got it everything. But now I've just been hitting people with like whatever you want to call me. Like yeah, or like they'll be like, I want to get it right, and I'm like, I've been called everything under the sun.
See, and I don't like that. Like, I feel like I will defend your name more than other. I'll be like, her name's Kaylee Ann. Get it right. It's not that hard.
There's just no point because literally,
but there is.
I'm not gonna fight with 1 billion people in the world.
I'll fight them for you.
If I'm not gonna see that person tomorrow, I don't give a fuck. Yes, my name's Colleen. Whatever.
Okay, but if they work with you or whatever the case, if
they work with me, yes, you should know my name. But if
don't be disrespectful.
If I'm at Starbucks, I always give them Kaylee.
And they spell that a myriad of ways.
How do you spell that? Whatever. However you think.
I don't care.
However you think so. I don't know.
Oh my god. And see, I'm like the opposite. So it'd be like, here we are in 5th grade. Jennifer, 12 hands go up. You know?
That we were in Houston and I didn't want to give my name because I didn't want to go through the hassle, so I gave Jennifer's name and then they ended up giving up our table.
Like, because there's 12 Jennifers in the world in one place at all times.
Yes, but then it's fun. It's like a cool Jennifer's club, except for my name. Don't be
right. Not for Kaylee Ann, but for Jennifer. See, it's not cool because then it'd be like Jennifer A, 2 people. Jennifer B, Jennifer C.
But that's
literally
cool because
the
only reason why it's not cool for my name is because my name is quote unquote unique. I'm sure all the Kaylee Anns I've come across on Instagram are thinking that they are one of one, but they're not.
But I think that's better.
So it's not a cool club.
One of 7,000. 7,000. I don't know where these accents come out. I'm going Irish.
I keep getting attacked
by the birds and the bees, the 1-2 trees.
The 1-2 trees.
But yeah, no. Being Jennifer C my whole life really sucked. And I think that's why I'm like, no, I'm Jen Chocolate. I'm Jennifer Chocolate. That is my name. You have to do both because I do not want to be just Jennifer. There's too many of them. Differentiate me from the pool. So yeah, as someone with a basic name, like shout out to my parents for doing that. Like I understand like why they did it. Like got me, a better chance of getting to college, works, jobs, whatever. Yeah, that too. Just simple, standard American.
The way I could get lost in a pile if you spell one name wrong. One letter. One letter. It's gone.
God. I've seen
if I
some
did
people
Jeny, you would still be Jennifer.
The worst spelling of Jennifer I've ever gotten was Jenafur. I was like,
hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I said J-A. Jen.
Uh-huh.
A. Fur.
Jennifer.
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 What?
That's
I'm
kind of
sorry.
sick,
Do you live on this
though.
planet? No, it's not.
Maybe they're French.
But I think it was also like it was at Starbucks. So and you know how Starbucks like
Right.
that's one of their marketing gimmicks is to spell your
Right.
name ridiculous. If you didn't know that, you're being used to get more
Right.
money. So congrats.
Congrats.
But yeah,
That's why I say Kaylee, because I don't give a rat's butt.
a rat's booty head. But yeah, no. You don't want to add your child to the basic club. It's not fun
I
over
do.
here either. The grass is always greener on the other side.
It is.
I think
But
your
at
name
least-
is so much
But
cooler.
at least my child can have a sign that says "Keep out," or she can have 10,000 keychains with their name on it. And when
See,
they're famous,
I would just
and
make
in the
them
Olympics,
their own keychain.
no, because it's not the same.
I want my kids to have weird names, so
Well, I'm gonna fuck up their names on purpose and see how they like it.
they won't be weird. They'll just be like abnormal for them, if that makes sense.
I'm sure that you can find it on a keychain.
Yeah, you might still be able to. It's fine, whatever.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a cute little game of baby name or dog name.
Do you want to start us off?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you this, Benji. What do you think?
That's 100%, without a doubt, a dog.
That's a dog.
Ruff,
I
ruff.
agree. Roof.
No. Now,
Dog.
to oppose that,
Yeah,
Benjamin.
that's a human.
Absolutely.
That's a human
Absolutely.
for sure.
And if you're naming your dog Benjamin or Ben,
Or Ben.
what are we
You're
doing?
weird.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Okay.
Okay.
Here's another one. Sadie.
That is a dog.
That's a dog.
And if I'm so sorry to all the Sadies in the world who are not dogs. I'm
If
so
I
sorry.
had to say, I have to go get my girl Sadie. That's
I'm
a
thinking
dog.
you're going to the groomer.
You're going to Petco to go pick up your
Right.
dog.
Right. You're not going to pick up
My daughter.
2-year-old
from-
Sadie from
No.
daycare.
Sorry. That's a dog's name.
What? Okay.
Here's a special one to me.
Special.
Luna.
Luna is a dog.
Is a dog.
Luna is a dog.
And the most common dog name.
Yeah. There's a lot of Lunas.
There's a lot of Lunas.
I'm
sorry
Lunas.
if your name is Luna and you're a human.
Right.
You got a dog's name.
Yeah.
Specifically, a
Yeah.
little white rat dog named Luna. Now, on the
It's
opposing
always a
end,
white dog, which makes sense. The moon.
my dog
Yes.
is a human
Yes. She has a human name.
because my dog's not named Luna.
No.
Her full government name is
Yes.
Luna Ray.
Yeah, it is. That is a human name.
That is a human name. Luna
It's a
Ray
child's
is a
name.
human name.
Absolutely.
My dog's name is Luna Ray because I wanted to confuse the veterinarians. Plus, I thought with monogramming stuff, I thought it'd be cuter.
Oh, it was, and you did the right choice. You made the right
Right.
choice.
So
Absolutely.
Luna Ray, my dog, but is a human. And if you
Right.
know my dog, you feel the sentiment. She is a human.
Absolutely. She is. She definitely her soul just got trapped in a dog. But in other
Honestly, I'm
lifetimes,
convinced, and I
she was a
know
human.
dog parents say this all the time. My dog knows how to talk. I swear to you, she's just scared that she's gonna get sent to the witch trials.
Sent away.
She's scared to talk, but she does speak. When she looks at you when she wants something, it's like she's talking to you with her eyes, and she's like,
She can
Help me.
communicate
Help
very
me.
well.
and I'm
Right.
like, just say it. I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak dog.
Right. But you do.
I don't.
You
dog.
speak
When she-
Luna. You understand what she
when she
means.
yells at me, I don't listen to her, and I tell her don't yell at me, and then she whispers. She does. Here's another
You
name:
know what?
baby or dog, Buster.
This one's a unique situation.
Yes.
It's a dog here. It's a
Mhm.
dog. Except Australia. In Australia, it is a human. Just Australia. They're the
Basta.
only ones. Basta. Yeah. Everyone else, it's a dog. It is 100%
Yeah, that's a
a dog.
dog.
Yeah. Basta.
Yeah, Buster would be like a bulldog.
Oh, yeah.
Buster.
Buster. Literally in New Girl, when Cece was talking to that Australian guy, wasn't his name Buster? I think so.
I don't remember. Maybe.
Buster.
Buster.
Buster. It would sound so disgusting in like an American accent. Buster. Buster.
Buster.
But Buster. That's cute.
Buster Rhymes.
So
What do you think Buster
is
Rhymes'
Buster
real
Rhymes
name?
Australian?
What do you think Buster Rhymes' real name is? Busta.
Probably like Alfred or something.
Oh my god. Like Buster Rhymes' real name. Here we go. I'm gonna butcher
What
this.
is it?
Trevor Tahim Smith Jr.
Wow.
Oh wait, but this says Trevor Tahim Smith, but then this says Trevor George Smith.
Is that translated?
I don't know. Maybe it is Tahim, and then he says, "Nah, it's George."
George.
Okay.
Speaking of George, didn't George Foreman name all of his children, all of his
George?
sons, George Foreman?
I would assume so.
All of his kids are named George.
I saw this TikTok the other day. The mom named her sons William, George, and Michael. Hold on. But the middle name, William, George, and Michael, and then the middle name was William, Michael, George, William, Michael, George. And
that
then
is
supposedly,
so confusing.
when you get confirmed in the church, you get a new name.
Right.
So then she did it again and just switched the order. So it was like William, Michael, George, George, William, Michael, William, George. I think I repeated myself. But whatever, you get the point.
That sounds like a nightmare. Like a literal nightmare. Because my mom, she's always butchering everyone's name. Like she'll be like, Jennifer, okay.
Right.
They're calling.
How are you gonna call your kids in a fit of rage?
They're all of them. All of them have to show up all the time.
George Michael. I mean, Michael George.
George.
William.
George William. What? Who are you calling? And they're
She
gonna be
must
so
be so
annoyed that
confused.
they're coming all the way downstairs.
Right.
And
They're
like, it wasn't me. I was in the middle of a match, Mom. You know what I mean?
You're killing my vibe.
Killing the vibe. Don't do that. That's weird.
That's weird. That's really weird.
That's dumb. Back to
dog or baby.
Dog or baby. Dodge.
Dodge.
Dodge is going dog.
Yeah, Dodge is
It's
a dog.
going dog. Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Like, that's cute for a dog.
Dodge is like a Great Dane. Dodge.
Really? I saw the complete opposite. Like a little, like Frenchie.
Really? I thought he would be
Yeah.
like super big and tough. Dodge.
Really? I'm thinking like dodgeball. Like he's little. Medium size.
I was
little to
thinking
medium.
like Dodge the car.
Oh. See, two ways you can take it.
Yeah, dodgeball.
You got a tank, or you got like a cute little
animal.
little thingy.
Okay.
Last but not least, we have a varying opinion on this one.
We do.
And the name is Willow. What's your opinion?
I think it's dog.
And I think it's a human.
See, when I think Willow, I think it's on the alternative side of dog names. Like the 20-something girls who have dogs, they're naming their dogs Willow. All the girls who got their therapeutic dog and during COVID, they named some dogs Willow. My next door neighbor's dog, Willow.
See, I see Willow as a little girl.
I think it'd be a cute girl name. I'm just saying. Like, I went first thought.
You think
it's
dog.
a dog?
I think human, and I think of like Willow Smith, obviously, with my hair.
See, I didn't even think about her.
What? Or I think of Pink's daughter. Her name is Willow too. Don't ask me the last name. Pink.
Pink.
What? But yeah, no, I see human first for sure.
I see dog, and I see a brown dog.
Willow. Really? And I see a little white girl. So sorry, Willow Smith.
Sorry, Willow Smith.
Even though you are probably the most iconic Willow, but
Right.
I just see like a little white girl with like
No, I see
Willow,
a brown little. She's very sweet dog.
Willow.
Willow. Oh.
It's on the same vibe as Whisper.
Yeah, Whisper. Whisper and
Whispering
Willow.
Willow.
They're besties.
Absolutely. Oh my god. Name the dog Whisper. Name the daughter Willow.
There you go.
Boom. Or vice versa. Whichever one
Right.
fits better for you.
LOL.
Slay.
Okay.
We love that.
So moving on to pets.
Some petterinos.
We've got some funny stories with our pets.
Absolutely.
Like I've mentioned beforehand, my dog is a human.
She is.
And she has a very interesting personality. She's what I would call a bitch. Because she is one.
She's a female dog.
She's a female dog. She doesn't like to be touched. She's very like to herself. We love to take naps together.
Right.
She's very loud and opinionated. If she is upset with you, she will let you know.
Right. And you will know.
But she's also a very good listener. I will say that.
She is.
Because when, again, like I said earlier, if she's yelling at me, I'm like,
You
don't yell at me. She'll
Pause
stop.
that.
She'll go, ooh. She'll go. So a funny story with my dog. One night, she was going off the handle, going crazy, running around. Zoomies galore. Wonderful. And it was about like 2 a.m. ish. And I couldn't go to sleep. She's going crazy. She's barking. She's going nutso. And I had bent down to charge my phone. And at that point, Luna was jumping up on the bed. So, dook, we collided. Her face into my face. I instantly go swollen. I get a black eye because of her. So I'm pissed. I take her out of my room and I start yelling at her. Look at what you did to me. This is what you did to me. And she starts crying. And I'm like,
she knew what she did.
Stop crying. You're not the victim here. I am. Get away from me.
Bad.
So she went in timeout that night. She didn't get to sleep with me that day because I was pissed. And the next day I had to call off of work and let them know.
Yeah, it looked gnarly.
Because I couldn't open that eye. So I called my boss and I was like, hey, like, I can't come into work. Like, I have a black eye. And I can't open my eye. And he was like, are you okay? Like, I was like, yeah, like Luna gave me a black eye. And he's like, are you okay? Like, is this a cry for help? Like, are you being abused and you don't want to tell me? And I'm like, no, like, for real, like, Luna gave me a black eye. Like, it's not a cop out.
No.
It was
dog.
Luna.
Right.
It was my dog.
Right.
And it was there for like 2 weeks. Swollen.
It was pretty gnarly.
Black.
Not gonna lie.
It was really bad. And it hurt. Never gotten a black eye before.
It healed beautifully.
Did heal beautifully.
So luckily it didn't do too much harm.
Yeah, but honestly after that day, I was pissed. I was like, this bitch gotta go. She's gotta go.
That was what made her go to
school?
Girls' school?
Yeah. Because I was like,
school.
I'm about to beat your ass and you're never gonna come back. I'm about to euthanize this hoe.
Stop it.
I was about to give her back for real. I was done.
Stop.
I was like, what am I gonna do?
You can't keep getting black eyes.
So she went to bad girls' school for like a month and a half, and
she came back a new girl.
She did.
Right.
She's a very.
It was good for the both of you.
We needed some space. Her and I. Because...
Wow.
How about you, Jennifer?
A completely different note. So I live with 2 kitties.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. We have Ace, who's orange, and Salem, who's black and white.
Cute.
So I have a lot of stories with these 2, and
they're very interesting cats.
Very interesting. So polar opposite in personalities. Like Ace is more like just chill. Like I always said, if he was a human, he'd have like a goatee, and he would probably be just like smoking weed somewhere. Like very like cool. He'd be like at a poetry slam. Like that's
he would.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very opinionated, but like
Oh,
very
yeah. Absolutely.
silently
And
judging.
then, absolutely. He's not going to say nothing.
No.
Like, he's saying everything
He's like,
at the same time.
interesting.
Right. He'll be like, you're dumb.
Noted.
Then you have Salem. I would classify her personality as like that drunk girl in college. Because that's exactly what she's like. She's a little ditzy,
Yeah.
a little just like aloof. She's terrified, but
Of
super
everything.
curious.
Right.
Yeah. Like her own shadow, everything. Everything's scared.
Everything.
Just scared.
Yeah.
But she's also like just like she needs to like be in everything. So she'll be
Mm.
like literally shaking, frozen, but still walking towards like anything that creeps her out.
She's brave. She's courageous.
Oh yeah, she's very brave. I will not take that away from her. But yeah, she's like a la-di-da-di-da, you know, very
Right.
much. There's some things going on up there. Or not. It's okay.
Or not.
Either one. Right. It's a toss-up, really.
A toss-up, really.
So there was one day that we were in the apartment, just chilling, whatever. And then my roommate, Yoli, shout out Yoli, was like, have you seen Ace? And I was like, no, I haven't seen him in like a minute. That's weird.
Weird.
So then we're like, let's look for him. Let's go find him. We knew he didn't go outside because like
Right.
no one had opened the door, and he wasn't in her room, and he wasn't in any of the closets. And we're like, what the heck is going on? And I was like, let me check my room, even though the cats know they're not allowed in my room.
Right.
And that's just, I guess I could throw. That's another pet. Whatever. Here's a little slight. I'm pulling off on the side of the road here. So I'm not what those would call a pet person. What? And you know what? I attribute it to my Africanness. My mother, she was not really a pet pal. And I think those genes passed on to me where I'm just like,
right.
I see the vibe. Animals are great. Pets are great. But it's like, do I need one for myself? No. I think it's cute. It's like having like a niece or nephew. It's like, oh my God, you're so cute.
Right.
And then I can give it back.
Right.
Like, oh my God, thank you. You've done your due diligence.
Have fun.
Right. So now getting back on the road, I'm like, they know not to be in my room, but let me just check. So I'm looking everywhere. He's not in my room. So I'm like, what the hell? So we go into other rooms. He's not there. I'm like, did this cat disappear? Like just out of thin air. He vanished like the Avatar. And I'm like, I have no idea where he is. And then like 15 minutes, we're looking. Nowhere to be found. I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, let me know if you find him. So I like go back in my room, sit down, like
See
on my
ya,
laptop,
bye.
whatever. Yeah. Because I think I was
problem.
like working. Right. I think I was working or something. So I was like, I gotta clock back in or something like that. So I'm going, start typing, and then I'm just hearing like a scratching noise. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, where is that coming from? And I'm thinking it's the closet outside.
Right.
No. And then I'm like, why does it sound so close? Like it's in my room. I open my closet door. Ace flies out and immediately just starts going for the door. And I'm like, where were you?
How did
like,
you get in there?
Exactly. How did you get into my closet? Number one. Number two, you heard me calling your name.
Right.
You heard me. And I'm rustling, making a mess, and you're not coming out. What the heck? And I'm like, sir, please. What? So yeah, that was story. That was wild. We found him. He's all good and well. Yeah.
Animals are good at hiding. I
Very
have a
good.
small apartment, and sometimes I lose Luna. Like I'll be like, Luna, where are you? My dog. Hello, dog.
And
gone.
she's not a little girl.
No.
You know?
She'll just be hiding somewhere in like a little corner, sleeping. My girl.
For
where
fun.
were you?
Another story that happened that was recent, and I'm still a little traumatized. My sister and I were sitting on the couch watching movies, whatever. And we just hear a giant thud near the cat condo. And we're like, what the heck?
Right.
And then we go, look over, and we see Salem. And we're like, what is she doing? And she's like cowering, like, and we're like, what the heck? And I'm like, what's in her mouth? What is that?
No.
And then it jumped out of her mouth. It was a little mouse. A mouse jumped out of her mouth and scurried on into one of my roommate's rooms. No. My sister and I immediately got up. We were like, everything's done. TV off. It's time to go to sleep now. It was like literally 9:30. Like we put everything away, whatever was in the living room, gone.
Right.
Shoes, gone. Whatever is just chilling out, gone. Because we're like, that little piece of trash is gonna come back out here
Right.
and hide into something. And
Right.
the last thing I need is put my foot in my sneaker.
And there's a mouse coming.
I'm cutting my foot off.
No.
Cutting my foot
That
off.
happened to me
Like,
once with a
don't need
cockroach,
it.
and I wanted to die.
Nor.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, mouse is somewhere to be found. Doesn't matter. We go to sleep, or we go in our rooms respectively. I let my other roommate know. I'm like, hey, there's a mouse that might be in your room. When you come home, get one of the cats to get in there and take care of it. And that's exactly what happened. And the mouse was thrown out. But yeah, that
Scary.
I'm still like a little shook. Like I still put a blanket on my door with like at the bottom so like it can't. Because did you know that they can squeeze into the tiniest little cracks?
Yeah. And did you know that they can eat your toes and you will never know?
No.
Because as they bite, they blow. So you can have a whole toe gone and you wouldn't know.
Wow, I just received a new fear. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's why
Add
when
that
I
to
lived,
my arsenal.
when I had a rat in my apartment for 4 months, without my consent, I would put a thing under the door. But my biggest fear was that he was just slowly eating the drywall and he would just come into my room one day.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you went through that.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That?
Templeton was his name.
No.
Tim Templeton. From Charlotte's Web.
Gave them a name.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like just pets in general are just very interesting. I think Americans with pets, it's just very odd. The way Americans treat pets is like another limb. And like, let me tell you, I love my dog.
Right.
But she is just that, a dog.
Right. And you recognize and understand that.
Right.
She is your child, but like that's figuratively.
No. Like she is a dog. My mother thinks she's a child. She is a dog. I treat her like a dog.
Right.
I put clothes on her because I think she looks cute in them. But like,
right.
She is a dog.
An animal.
Right. Like I was telling Jen the other day, she could get pissed off and she could eat me if she wanted to.
She's
an animal. You seen them teeth?
Right.
Crazy.
Ang.
She could eat me.
You're done.
Right.
But
She's
no.
a dog.
Americans are so weird. Like they would donate an estate to their pet. They will leave their estate to their pets in their will. But God forbid they have like a niece or nephew out there.
Fuck them.
I made my money so they can make their own.
Right.
What is a dog going to do with $250,000? With $500 million?
Like what?
A cat, a dog. Please.
I have no idea. And like, it's just like the way they care for them, like the amount of preparation. So people like the people who cook for their dogs.
No,
God bless you. You have too much time.
You're doing a lot. No, honestly,
you're cooking whole ass meals. The dog eats better than I do, eating steak and rice and vegetables. What?
No,
I can barely afford that for myself.
Exactly. I remember watching this show once, and it was like this family, and they lost their dog, which was very unfortunate.
Right.
And it was because of like the diet of the dog. So when they got their new dog, they were like literally cooking filet mignon, steak, mashed potatoes, and peas. When I tell you 4-course fine dining meals, and what are the kids and the dad and the mom getting?
Kraft mac and cheese.
Stouffer's.
Yeah, a lot of people are dirt ass poor feeding these dogs 5-star meals.
Let's recalibrate.
Like beep bop. Shouldn't you be nourishing your children?
Nourish yourself.
Like, shouldn't you be feeding your children 5-course meals? Like, if it was going to be a thing of like somebody has to eat one, like the nice food, we can't afford it for to be everybody. Feed the children.
A concept,
not the dog, who literally licks their asshole for a living,
12 hours a day.
Ew.
And sometimes eat their own shit if they could.
My dog eats goose shit like it's fucking candy. Nasty.
No. And come on.
Come on.
And really, if you think about it, that's just money down the drain. Like,
It really is, because
it's not like the dog can really taste the difference.
wow, that food was really delicious. Loved it.
Chef's keys. No.
No.
Weird.
That's
weird. Yeah, Americans will donate all of their belongings to save
or
a stray
even like
dog.
if there was a GoFundMe for an animal surgery,
millions upon millions
or
upon millions
this family
of
who
dollars.
like unfortunately lost a member, people would donate to the dog in the surgery first.
Absolutely, they can't raise $1,000 for the funeral of the human, but they could raise $10,000 for the funeral of an animal,
right?
a pet. It's weird, you guys. What happened to like caring about humans and like having common decency? Like, what?
Like, just weird.
Like you see,
or even
a
the way
child or a homeless person,
well, yeah,
and you'd rather give your leftovers to a dog.
Absolutely.
That's weird.
Like, and this is the thing of like when people talk about homeless people and they're like, well, unfortunately, people say this of like they're just animals on the street. If they were animals, you think you would treat them better.
Absolutely, they would get treated a lot better if they were animals. Are you joking?
Right.
No.
At least they would go to a shelter.
Right. And how is it? The animal shelters are probably 10 times better than the human shelters.
Right.
So you know what? It's like they're still human beings. Like at the end of the day, and it's like, can you just have a little bit of empathy for that?
Right.
Whatever 2% you got left, like. You know, everyone makes choices in their lives and things go the way that they go. But it's like, if you have the opportunity to just acknowledge or just see them as what they are, which is a human, you can do that.
Right.
You can do that.
I think the juxtaposition of that is how Europeans take care of their dogs.
Absolutely.
The way Europeans and Americans take care of their animals. Insane. From what we've observed.
Yes, okay. Disclaimer. From what we've seen. I will never forget being in France. Our favorite place. Being in Paris, the streets of Paris, and remember we were walking down.
Yeah.
And we see a little stray dog. We're like, oh my god, he's matted. A little like Pomeranian vibe, like whatever.
Just sitting there on the side of the road.
Or trotting. Okay.
Oh,
poor thing. And then you hear in the distance, Bijou. And Bijou goes to his family, I'm sorry.
That was someone's animal, not a homeless dog?
I confuse that for a stray pet. A stray dog.
It had like bite marks on it. Like that
when I
Bijou
you, like,
had gone through war.
Right. War
he was in the French Revolution. Bijou.
Right. What? Meanwhile, on the American front, the pets are having dog spa days every day.
Dog spa days. All the videos on TikTok.
Steam bath.
Going on Jimmy Fallon.
Oh yeah. Doing pedicure, manicure every night. Grooming. And you know what? Please groom your dogs.
Yes,
if I can say anything, groom
take
them.
care of your dogs. We're not saying don't take care of your dogs, because that would be
that's animal abuse
and neglect. Yeah. We're just saying, if you wouldn't do it for, I don't know, an ant, don't do it for your dog. Like, I'm not gonna make a whole ass cashmere sweater for my dog. Because, hello?
What?
If you think I look silly, you probably do.
Right.
If the thought crosses your mind of, does this look silly?
Right.
Yeah.
Is this a little strange?
Yes.
Maybe.
It is.
It might be. It just might be.
Yeah.
You guys, come on.
I think growing up, I never saw it as that, because in an ethnic household,
oh yeah,
there's two different frames of animals.
Absolutely.
Especially dogs.
Oh yeah.
I think one that comes to mind is like the outside only dog.
Absolutely.
That is an animal. It stays in the backyard.
Yup.
It don't go inside that house because it's an animal and it's dirty.
Right.
We got that
So
dog
they get
so
fed
that
outside. Everything's
Right.
outside.
we bathe you outside. Everything's outside. That
And they're
dog has
chained up to a
never,
fence or something. Never
Right.
step foot.
never, ever.
Ever.
We got that dog so that the little kid could shut the fuck up.
Or that dog is there so that anyone try to rob you, they
Right.
can't because they're
Right.
gonna ankle bite. They're gonna
Right.
get that person. So it's literally a guard dog.
Right.
You know. But then we have the other one.
Mm.
The child. Okay.
The
Ethnic people
little
don't have
baby.
pets.
They
They
have
got
babies.
children.
Right.
The way you speak to them.
You
Completely
discipline
different.
them
Yes.
like a child.
Absolutely. You'll sit there. When you were telling Luna, that wasn't good. That was not okay. That's an ethnic dog.
Yeah. Especially of like the way I reprimand her. My dog is Spanglish.
Right. Absolutely.
You don't do that. Don't.
And if she does something out of bounds, out of order,
Go to bed.
but why would you do that?
No.
What makes you think that's okay?
Go to bed and then we have a talk.
Boom.
Why would you do that to me? That was
Mm.
very embarrassing to me.
Come on.
You hurt my feelings.
Listen.
And you can see her think about it.
Right. Right. That's the difference between an ethnic dog
Right.
and a non-ethnic dog.
Mm. Non-ethnic dogs be running the household.
Exactement.
Ethnic dogs, I have to tell her all the time, don't forget, I'm the alpha. Bitch.
I'm the captain here.
You don't tell me what the fuck to do?
You don't run nothing.
We ain't going nowhere. Sorry.
We're staying right here.
Sorry, I don't feel like
right
it.
here.
Mm-mm.
It's wild.
It really is wild.
Actually,
it's all a frame
actually
of mind.
wild.
It's all the way you were raised. Weird. Speaking of weird.
yeah.
Weird pets.
No.
Obviously, you have your dog and your cat standard. Comes with
Right.
the mind. But
Cool, cute.
I think if I were to step into someone's home and they had any reptile,
I'm stepping out of the home.
I'm going. I think you're odd. I think that's weird.
You're
if an
weird.
animal requires a heat lamp, I'm not
I'm not interested.
If you have to feed the animal live beings, no.
I'm out of there. A snake?
No, absolutely not. Mm-mm.
Any reptile.
The only one I could think of would be like a turtle.
Honestly, yeah. A turtle. But even then, it's like, what kind of turtles are we?
still
Are we
weird.
talking about the turtles that sit outside? Or are we talking about the turtles that
No,
are like
that's
in
a
a
tortoise.
tank?
Talking about water
oopsie.
turtles.
Oh, those are cute.
That one I could do. But even
Aquariums
then,
are cool.
stinky.
Fishes.
Fish are cool. That's
Fish are
fine.
cool. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't. If you grew up with a bird, cool. But I feel like having a bird, like the older you get, that might be a little.
Well, let me
dicey.
say this. Let me speak on the behalf of my Cuban people.
Right.
Birds are very popular.
Right.
And not like cool birds. Pigeons. Cubans love to have a pigeon farm. Why? I don't know. They love a good pigeon. Maybe because we don't have exotic animals like that in Cuba. So it's like, pigeon.
Pigeon.
Ah.
All the rave. The
I
whole
know
rave.
so many people with pigeon farms. So many.
But it's kind of cute.
The birds, I don't know. My grandfather had a bird. Well, he had like a couple virgins. It was kind of like a Shamu kind of thing. We just kept recycling. But the one that I remember with deep in my heart, their name was Goti.
Cody.
And she would like copy him and go, I get Rico. But
Like, that's cute.
But you couldn't put your finger in the cage because Goti would bite you. That's why I don't fuck
Okay.
with birds like that. Birds scare me. Because, I don't know, there's something in their eyes that's just like...
No, they could definitely like
you
mess
could fuck
you up.
me up.
Right.
Also,
up.
have you ever seen that movie Birds? The Birds?
No.
It's this really, 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 really old film. It's in black and white.
You already
And-
lost me.
And this woman is driving down the road and all of a sudden a bunch of like crows come and attack her and eat her eyeballs and shit.
First
Yeah.
of all, with all of the what's it called?
Hello.
Superstitions.
Mm.
Birds, there's a lot of superstitions with birds. Like if I see like a crow or like a couple, I'm like, oh, that's not good.
There was one crow or raven or whatever, I can't tell the difference, following me around the other day, and I got really scared.
Yeah.
Or the one time I saw an owl. Have you ever seen an owl in the flesh?
They're huge.
They're scary.
Nah. And the fact that you go, nah.
No,
I'm not
talking
here for that.
Outside of like a school, like the people bringing them into the school. I'm talking in the wild, just there in the flesh.
No, I'm scared.
Scary.
No.
I had left my apartment one day, and there was just an owl sitting on the ledge.
No.
And I got scared. And then I was on the phone with someone, and they're like, you know what that means, right? And I said, what? Apparently, owls are like an omen of death.
Yes.
Scary.
They are.
I don't know who died that day, but somebody died. I didn't die.
They really are. Yeah. Hey.
Not yet.
No. Owls are scary.
So yeah,
another
I really
scary bird.
I don't mess with birds.
Bald eagles?
Do you know how big they are?
They're ginormous.
Dude, they can have to
eat
be as
anything.
tall as they're as tall as me.
Absolutely.
They're thick.
No, they're humongous. They're like there was like a nature doc or something that Yoli was telling me about, and there was like the eagle caught a rabbit. So it had it and it just like let it sit there or whatever. And it was gonna like it just went away to do something.
Yeah.
But then it noticed when it came back, like a part of the rabbit was missing. It was like, the heck? And then the eagle was like, I'm just gonna wait and watch. So it just waited to see who's coming. So apparently a fox came by and was like taking a piece of the rabbit. And the fox was like, oh, it didn't notice. Okay, I'm gonna take another piece. So it did that. And then the eagle was like, that is so funny. So you came after my prey. Now you're my prey.
Right, bitch.
So then the eagle was like, okay, come back. Go ahead. Go keep taking the rabbit. That's okay. I got a new meal now.
Right.
I got my eyes on something else.
Right.
And then it waited and it would just watch the fox and figure out where the fox would go to like hide and eat. And then it waited, and then boom. It got that fox and it cut it off so off guard. Gone. Fox is gone. An eagle can eat a fox.
That's crazy.
That is insane. That is insane.
That's crazy. No, I don't mess with birds. Birds really scare me. Like, if I had to go on a hierarchy of scared animals, I'm going lizard, then birds.
I can't even.
No, even like those birds at the zoo that they look like they're from like Snow White or something. Scary.
Here's my thing. Like, I don't have like an aversion to birds. It's like, just stay away from me. You know, like, I don't mess with you, you don't mess with me, kind of a thing. Like, I
have an aversion.
Let's stay away from each other. You know?
I don't like it.
Yeah. But yes, all that to say, you can have a weird pet. And if you have a weird pet,
you're not for me.
Right. That might be hurting you socially. Unless you make friends with other people who love weird pets. That is like a niche group.
Well, no, weird pet people make friends with weird pet people.
Exactly. And I love that for them. I'm not included in the group.
Right. I'm not there.
And neither is Kayleigh. So, unfortunately, no hate. Just
a little.
Not for us. Yeah.
A little hate.
A little bit.
It's more fear. It's rooted in fear. As most hatreds are. Yeah, no, thank you. But yeah, as we wrap up today, we gotta talk about our fixations.
Fixations of the week.
Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
No, you should go first. Go first.
Okay. So recently we've talked about my my disorder of dermatillomania. If you need a refresher, I have a picking disorder. I pick at my nails specifically. And I have to have my nails done because the nails help me not to pick. Right. But that's a lot of monies. So I've decided to step away from going to the nail salon
which is like
Especially-
$70 a pop.
I wish $70. It's like $100. Total with my feet. But as we're moving into the fall winter time, you know,
The toes are going back in.
right. The toes are going
Dogs
back
are
in.
being closed
I
up.
think I might go soon just to get like the last one for the year,
You're done.
and then call it a day up until about May.
Right.
Again. But you know,
They're
as
going to
fall,
hibernate.
right, as fall comes around, I get a little less creative with my nails. So
Right.
I'm deciding to just essentially I get a gel X. So all
Right.
it is a press on nail anyway. So might as well just get press ons, call it a day,
Right.
and do it myself.
And they make so many
So-
fun, funky designs. Those are so cute.
So yeah,
Slay.
I'm moving into doing my own nails, just putting on press ons.
Honestly, the press on life is iconic.
It is iconic.
Instant manicure.
Instant manicure. It's not gonna chip. It's not gonna
Right.
break. And if it does, I got another one in the pack. Beep bop boop. I will say
I
though,
will-
I don't have another one in the pack because if one of these are missing, I gotta go
It's
get
over.
another pack because my
Right.
nails are so specific. There's only
That. one
these
for
are
each.
101.
Right.
Ain't no copies.
Beyonce. Right.
So
Right.
nails
Literally.
are my fixations of the week.
And they're grand and they're great.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Are you ready?
So mine is like a little bit of a demo. Okay, you guys. I have been obsessed with shuffling cards, but only one particular way. And you're going to be like,
How?
what?
How is that, Jennifer?
Right. I love shuffling my cards like tarot card readers. It is so therapeutic.
And
I'm
she
going
does
to show
it
you.
all the time. We
Like-
will be on the phone and she says click 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 click.
You ready? If you can hear me, like
We can hear you.
you. Okay. Sorry, I'll just like talk louder.
Right.
Here are my Uno cards. It has to be Uno cards. But I'll just be doing this, you guys, hours,
All day long.
and then waiting for a card to pop out. And then sometimes I will literally pretend to do a reading with Uno cards.
Give us a reading. Give us a reading,
Are
Jen.
you ready?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Alrighty. We have a wild card.
Ooh.
So something wild is gonna pop up into your life very soon.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but maybe you do. Take what resonates and leaves the rest.
There's no
I wish
hashtags.
that.
There's no captions. This
No
was meant to
caption,
see you.
Right. If you feel called to continue to listen, please do. But yeah, I'll just do this for like 12 hours straight.
12 hours.
I'm just shuffling. So like if anyone wants to play Uno with me, like we're gonna play for a long time because
Right.
these are well shuffled. Like well shuffled. But yeah, I've just been doing that. It's just therapeutic. I don't know. Maybe that I told Cal, I'm like, I think this is my like fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think I have like some undiagnosed ADD or
I
ADHD.
have so many
Whatever.
undiagnosed things in my life.
Oh, for sure. But you know what? I've had it my whole life. At this point,
That's
you just kind of roll with it.
One time I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I think I have ADHD. And she said, You've lived this long with it.
Right.
And I said, or I could get medicated. She said, who needs medication?
For what? I'm like highly functional. So
I'm going to go get diagnosed one day. I'm not kidding. In the very near
you're
future.
gonna come back with like a rap sheet. Be like, "Grah! This is it, you guys. I have all of this. And it's gonna be. I told you.
I told you. Yeah. I'm
Oh
not
my
kidding.
god.
I'm going to go.
Oh
I'm
my
going to
God.
go get diagnosed soon. I told my mom already. I said, I'm going to do it.
Are you gonna read us your diagnoses? Diagnosis?
Diagnosis? Yeah.
Diagnosis?
Diagnosis.
Really? Even if it's plural?
This was my diagnosis. It's one
Oh.
document. Fun facts. Okay, so songs of the week.
Right. What is your song of the week?
The week. I have a twofer for you.
We love a twofer.
Rush by Tracy Vaughn.
Period.
But also- Rush by Ali and AJ.
Iconic.
Both great songs.
Iconic. Kale's in a rush, obviously.
Clearly.
She's feeling the rush. She's feeling it.
I feel the rush.
Or, don't let nobody tell you your life is over.
What about you, Jen? What's your
Both iconic.
song of the week?
So I randomly found this group. They're whatever. During the pandemic. It's
Okay.
like a group, but not really. It's Max, like Rags and
Yeah.
turn the lights down low.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
Great song.
But anyways, he has this group called Party Peoples, and the song that I obsessed myself with is called 1 2 Things.
Okay.
And it's great. It's a bop. It's like a feel good. Beep boop boop. Check it out.
I've never heard of it.
It's amazing. Check it out. It's amazing. And yeah, it's iconic and it's a slay, and I love it.
Fun.
Ding. You guys, we're gonna see.
We're gonna get Luna Ray in the flesh.
Absolutely. She's gonna make her appearance.
Come on, up. Good girl.
Oh, wow.
Oh, she's laying down. You saw her.
We got it. Luna Ray. And on that note, thank you
so
for
much
closing
for
us
watching.
out. Oh my god.
We
love you guys. Please make sure to follow us on all things at on
Besties.
And yeah,
we post on Instagram every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, Thursday.
period.
And a cute little interactive post on Saturdays. So make sure you guys tune into that as well.
Yes,
we are on the TikTokies. We are on the Fixie Booksies. We have a Facebook group. So if you need friends or your new bestie, you can join our
stuff.
Right, you have some recs. You can join our Facebook group at On Call Besties. We have a YouTube where we post all our videos. So if you're not watching our videos, you can watch them on YouTube as well.
Yes, you can.
You can you can also follow our personal pages at Kaylee_Dominguez, or you can follow Jen at
Jen Chalk. And yeah, thanks for chatting with us. Hope you have a lovely day.
Hope you have a lovely week.
A lovely week, a lovely day, a lovely year.
Come on.
You're amazing, you're iconic.
See you
later.
We
gotta go. Bye.